Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your first half of December reading. We're going to start off with the masculines first, then the feminine Virgos second. So let's pray we all get a good reading, huh? Okay. Masculine Virgos first half of December. Masculine Virgos first half of December. Alright. Okay. Your current energy for the first half of December, Virgo. Oh, so you're in your element, Virgo. What are you thinking about? Crowning energy. You're thinking about, I think you're weighing out your options, to be honest. Subconscious energy. Magician reverse. So, you're weighing out your options. You don't know whether you should or you could move forward or not. I don't think you feel like you have it in you, to be honest. Others of you are just feeling like you've been manipulated and you're wondering whether you should be investing more time. Get it? 3 cards for your past. Crowning energy. So you feel like you had to put your defenses up because you feel like you didn't have any hope. You feel like your person, whether it was an Aquarius or another fire sign, you feel like a bit alienated. That's why you feel like you don't really have any hope. So I feel like that's just something you were used to. It's just all that you were used to, just being alienated and not really valued. And with the King of Swords and the Page of Cups in reverse, that someone around you is a little bit too emotionally immature. So I feel like you're looking back and you're wondering, how can you become this King of Pentacles? Someone who is, has all the patience in the world, can get what they want. Nine of Cups. Feel like you're looking back at your past on the decisions that you make and how they make you very strict. But you also know that you should be more patient in getting what you want. Others of you have to be in competition with a King of Pentacles, who you feel like they would rather be with. Virgo, I feel like, in the past, with all the people that have alienated you and all the people who were just trying to mess with your head, that you feel like you've been abused. Maybe you should have a little bit more patience. I know that you feel bad for being a little bit too cutting with those in your life, with those around you that you care about. For whatever reason, this Queen of Wands may even be defensive about you, may not feel like they have a lot of hope with you because of how strict and cutting you are. I feel like that's not really fair for both of you, is it? So how can Virgo meet in the middle? 3 cards for your near future. Crowning energy. Virgo, I feel like if you don't work on this, things will just come out on their own with the Sun card. It would be good news for you, but for them, I'm not so sure. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going on with the Mars and Scorpio and Venus and Capricorn and Sagittarius new moon. There's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of angst, a lot of hostility, whether it's around you or someone you know. So I think in order to avoid any mishaps in the future, that you should just wait. And I feel like you're going to get information about a couple, King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Information that may dodge a bullet. I feel like there's just a lot of gossip flying around about this person to where it makes this Queen of Wands a little bit unconfident and inadequate. And I think that whether you have water in your chart or not, that the situation makes you unhappy, whether you feel something with them or not. I just feel like you rather just take your stuff and leave. If you don't have water in your chart, I feel like maybe just the fact that this King of Cups is around really makes you feel like nothing can really even come true. So then you try to sneakily get your stuff and leave. I think you know if you carry all the burdens, or if you let someone carry all the burdens around you, that it would result in a lot of loss. I feel like you may even watch the loss around you and you may regret it. You may feel bad that you just left them to deal with it all. So, with the Knight of Cups, prosperity and justice. Would be at least working through your own heartbreaks and your own wounds, your own past wounds, and trying to be there for somebody, whether you are a friend to them or more. I feel like eventually you're going to do it anyway. So take a rest, Virgo. You're going to need it for the near future. I feel like you're going to need all the rest you can get. So, that was for masculine Virgos. We're going to go on to feminine Virgos. All right, feminine Virgos for the first half of December. Virgo, I feel like we are so locked in our head about the lies that we're telling each other, or the lies that we're telling, or just the reality in front of us. Page of Swords. Because we're so wrapped up in the reality in front of us, because we're watching and we're wanting to say whatever it is, and we're jumping to say whatever it is, or maybe because there's people watching us and we don't know what to do about that, to be honest. Subconscious energy. King of Wands. You don't know whether you should even give this King of Wands a chance. Others of you really want that King of Wands to give you another chance. But I feel like for whatever reason you're just watching and waiting. Others are going to be watching and waiting about you. So, 3 cards for your past. cunning energy. Virgo, I think you want to say sorry to someone with the most sincere apology about alienating them and letting it be known that you've been hurt in the past, and through your actions you kind of killed something off. And I think you know that now. I think now you feel and see that your confidence shows. Your level of confidence shows. And how you let your emotions take advantage of you. I also feel like you want to apologize, but there is something deep inside that you feel like should wait. I feel like there is something that either needs to come out, or just letting yourself deal with your emotions before you do so. And I know that you don't want to fight. You don't want to be selfish, because the Empress in reverse is selfish. Because she doesn't know what's up or what's down. You know that you should be taking on your own energy, Queen of Pentacles, your own patience. And maybe your own patience will give you the strength to know when to apologize, to know when to extend your love out to somebody. I could see why you're beating yourself up about this. If you have fire in your sun, moon, rising, I feel like you're trying your best to not let the world see your feminine emotions because of how you're dealing with yourself. I feel like you don't want to let the world know. You don't want to let the world know that you are in reverse. You don't want to let the world know that whatever you're going through is really in your mind. Others of you know that this King of Wands doesn't even want to fight with you. He just wants to help you, and you know you're just messing it up. And you're seeing how messed up you really are on the inside. 3 cards for the near future. I think you know that whatever has happened between you and this King of Wands, or this Empress reverse, this Queen of Pentacles, whatever. That it was really because of maybe how you guys communicate, because of a Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone who was hovering over your relationship, whether it was past or in the future. And maybe he just wants to tell you that he should do this alone. Or maybe you want to tell him that you want to do this alone. Want to figure something out alone. Overall, I know that you really do want to communicate, but is it the best move right now? Some of you know that there is no possible reconciliation because of all the things that have blown over with this Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Six of Cups, the Hermit. I feel like, it's a little bit too much for you right now. I feel like you know that you need to heal all your wounds like Virgo, masculine Virgos did. And I feel like you're kind of denying yourself that, because one part of you feels like this Queen of Cups is just always there. One part of you knows, and the other part of you knows what really matters in a relationship with the Justice card. What really matters in a relationship. I just feel like you have two odds against you, Virgo. And all of that is making your emotions and your connections suffer. So if you feel like someone hasn't learned enough about the energies that they invest in, maybe this will just burn out. Others of you know that whatever energies that you invest in, you're just going to burn yourself out for the future. How are you going to get to this prosperity? How are you going to get to that wish fulfillment? How are you going to see the bright side of all the shitty things that have happened to you? I don't know. 3 cards of advice. Maybe like the masculine Virgos are caught between moving on, moving back, feeling like you're not satisfied even if you go back, or feeling like something is just ruined enough that it's not even going to grow. So what's the point? What's the point of going back? If you know that this person has been abused around you, I could see why you know that you see yourself going in circles. You're constantly defensive about it. And when things don't move forward with the Chariot reverse, you just want to get your stuff and leave. I feel like it's just you want to run away before they just run out on you. I feel like if you know that you are investing in the wrong energies and your relationship has suffered, you know that people are gonna have the right to kind of be a little bit self-reserved from you. For whatever reason, just let them feel the loss. For whatever reason, just feel the loss so that they can leave whatever it is they need to leave so they can see eye to eye with you. So Virgo, I feel like you have a lot to think about, just like the masculine Virgos. But I believe you'll get yourself through. So, that was your first half of December reading. I will see you guys for the second half. Good luck.